The operating system every man will need in the AI era, but almost none will build. Brother, there's something I've never revealed publicly until now. Something I've been building quietly, relentlessly, obsessively, through broken seasons, victorious seasons, and everything in between. Something that's taken me 12 years, tens of thousands of hours of work, hundreds of battle-tested frameworks, and millions of mistakes and breakthroughs, all distilled into one thing, the Warrior Business Bible. Not a metaphor, not a concept, not a nice idea. An actual operating system, codified, structured, step-by-step doctrine for building, scaling, and leading a modern business as a man aligned with God and equipped with AI. For years, men have asked me, Garrett, how do you actually run Warrior? How do you build culture? How do you systematize identity? How do you scale a message? How do you lead a team? How do you operationalize revelation? How do you integrate AI? How do you keep the fire while running enterprises? Brother, I finally have the answer. Why I built the Warrior Business Bible. Let me take you back for a moment. 2013 to 2016, I watched men change. Marriages healed, bodies transformed, businesses turned around, purpose regained. But as Warrior grew, I noticed a dangerous pattern. Men could transform personally, but they were still building businesses with chaos, feelings, and guesswork. They had fire, but no frameworks. They had purpose, but no process. They had revelation, but no roadmap. They had identity, but no structure. And without structure, fire burns out. I watched too many men lose momentum, not because they lacked passion, but because they lacked a predictable system for building and scaling their companies. So I started documenting everything. Leadership frameworks, communication flows, sales and marketing models, hiring strategies, operational systems, financial rhythms, meeting structures, cultural doctrine, accountability mechanisms, identity architecture, revelation to execution pathways, AI integration layers, team alignment processes. At first, I was doing it for myself because Warrior was exploding, and I needed a way to lead a growing army without burning alive. Then I realized this is not just for me. This is for the brotherhood, for the men called to lead in a new age, for the father raising children in a collapsing culture, for the husband protecting a marriage constantly under pressure, for the CEO navigating AI disruption, for the entrepreneur being pulled in 100 directions, for the king in training who needs order, not opinion. That's when the Warrior Business Bible was born. What most men don't understand about business, the biggest lie in entrepreneurship is this: business is not complicated. It's not. Business is simple. When you have a system, but business becomes torture when the following occurs. You lack clarity, you lack alignment, you lack structure, you lack rhythm, you lack leadership, spiritual guidance, you lack automation, you lack a team that actually follows a doctrine. You lack AI-driven leverage, you lack accountability, you lack identity stability. For most men, failing because they're incapable is not what's happening. Most men are failing because they're running companies in the dark. And here's the brutal truth. In the AI era, chaos gets exposed fast. AI accelerates everything. Confusion accelerates. Weak leadership accelerates. Broken systems accelerate. Poor communication accelerates. Burnout accelerates. Financial mistakes accelerate. Marital discontent and disconnection accelerates. And AI is a multiplier. And if your business is built on sand, it will multiply your destruction. This is why most men need operating systems. They need not motivation, not inspiration, not hype, doctrine, structure, order, and revelation that drives to execution. This is what the Warrior Business Bible delivers. Why the Warrior Business Bible is revealed at WarriorCon 5, even though we released it a few weeks ago. This is the first time in Warrior history that I'm teaching the system in closed rooms. Not just frameworks, but the implementation. Not just the doctrine, but the actual practical, tactical execution that modern AI-driven businesses require. At WarriorCon 5, we will walk you through the 6 pillars of the Business Bible: the AI integration maps, the leadership doctrine, the communication code, the operational models, the financial rhythms, the team alignment systems, the cultural commandments, the execution cadence, the identity to infrastructure bridge, and the spiritual detectives and directives of kingdom-centered building. You will leave not with concepts, you will leave with commands. Commands you can implement immediately, commands your team can follow, commands that produce results, commands that align God's direction for your life, commands that bring order to chaos, commands that multiply your capacity tenfold while combined with AI. This is not just business. This is kingdom entrepreneurship. This is spiritual alignment. This is operational excellence. This, my brother, is Warrior 2.0. Now listen, You cannot walk into 2026 with the same structure that barely got you through 2024 and 2025. AI will crush the unstructured. Culture will crush the unfocused. Pressure will crush the spiritually disconnected. But the aligned man, the anointed man, the equipped man, the man who leads with a system, a doctrine, and a fire, that man will thrive. That man will multiply. That man will build something eternal. WordCon 5 is where you receive the system that will guide your company, your leadership, and your calling for the next decade. Early bird ends December 1st. Don't wait. If you've listened to this so far, you already know this is for you. Let's build with God. Let's lead with fire. Let's operate with precision. I'll see you inside WordCon 5. Secure your ticket today.